and my channel is all about dreadlocks and my dread journey. My dreads are 2.5 years old and they are real dreads extended with human hair extensions. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts and experience testing out Dollylocks products. So I've been testing these out for the last 2 months maybe. I had the intention to create this video, and so the process that I went through to test these products was to use each one individually, not all together, each week, and then review my thoughts at the end of the week. So I'll start off with a generalization across all of the products, that there are a lot of different scents, and some of them to me, like, I love so much, but since I've started using these, I actually get compliments on how my hair smells. So that was a plus from just starting to use these products. They smell amazing. And because there are a lot of different scents, I would probably say to do what I did. They come in the full size, but they also come in the travel size mini, and you can buy these in packs, which means it will come with all different scents. I would recommend doing that because then you can obviously find the ones, the scent that you like. Let's jump straight into it because I have a few thoughts to go through. So starting off with the tightening spray, the first thing that I noticed with this was the scent is a lot stronger than the other products that I used. So as in it sticks around, you can definitely smell it all throughout the day, which is great if you like the scent that it's coming in. But this one doesn't come in my favorite scent, which is rosemary peppermint. So I've got the unscented. But yeah, that was just the first thing I noticed, that the smell was like really quite strong with this particular product. And the other thing, after 1 week, that does work. Your dreads actually do feel tighter. So just finished off my week with using the tightening spray all week, and it definitely, my dreads do feel tighter. They were stiffer, so they were like, if you can imagine if something's loose, then it would be more flowy, but if my dreads are super tight, then they're like a bit stiffer. So when I put it up in a bun, I felt that they were tighter, and so that's the experience. I'm using the tightening spray again this week because like I feel like my dreads are getting tighter. My point is that this product does what it says it does, and I use this one every second day now. Like, I'll use it every second day now. When I was testing it, I was using it every single day though. So the next product is tightening gel. So this product you use on damp hair after you've washed it, and you palm roll your dreads with this to help them tighten. But for me personally, it's to help them dry extremely neat. I've actually been on a little bit of journey with this product. So throughout my whole dread journey, I've used aloe manuka gel from Raw Roots. And I did actually test this tightening gel out at the beginning of my dread journey 2.5 years ago. And I found that with Raw Roots aloe manuka gel, I will use a whole pump for each dreadlock. And then I palm roll the dreadlock, and then when they dry, it's super neat. With this one, when you use a full pump, what I found is that once it dries, the residue was sort of dusting off. Like, I could see that there was like dust, and so I didn't continue using this product. And so after talking to the owner of Dollylocks about this, she advised me that you are not supposed to be using a whole pump on each dreadlock. And so you would use one pump on like 3 or 4 dreadlocks, like go like this, and then go through and palm roll each of them. And since I've tried testing that method out, I do actually prefer this one now. I do find that Raw Roots aloe manuka gel and this will do the same thing, but I have gone through bottles and bottles and bottles of aloe manuka gel. This one now is lasting me so long because I'm not using that amount of product. This one also too, I know it's for damp hair, but if you actually just get one pump and put it on dry hair, but a lot of them, So usually I would do this over 2 sections. It actually does make them look super nice for the day. So I'll do this, like especially if I'm going right out, I'll quickly run a whole pump of this through my hair, and it just makes all the hairs lay flat and stuff. But again, don't use more than 1 pump. The next product I want to talk about, which I was so surprised by this product because I didn't get it, to be honest. It's the locking powder, and so I didn't understand this product. I have never used a product like this before. This is absolutely amazing. Hands down, this was the product that I was like most shocked about. So I'm just using the Dollylocks dry shampoo locking powder for the first time. Well, I started using it yesterday because I'm doing my maintenance for my hair, and I feel that this is now my favorite product in the world. This is crazy. I'm maintaining it, and then but it's still really like, it's still really airy and loose because it's like I've just dreaded it. And when you put the powder on it and like roll it in, it's on my hand, it becomes like literally like full dreaded, like just tight and compact. Like I've done it to these ones. So like when you put the powder on here and then you roll it in, it becomes like really gritty, and the dread starts feeling really tight. It's like literally exactly what it says. This is actually crazy, this product. Yeah, so like I said in that video, the whole dread went from like squishy to full on dreaded. This product is amazing, and I feel like every single person that gets this is gonna feel exactly like I do. You'll just be shocked. So moving on to Dollylocks Pomade. This is a dry styling, like a dry hair styling product. So it's the texture, so it's not for damp hair like the tightening gel was or something like that. And the texture of this is like creamy, so it's not like waxy or anything like that. And the way that I love to use this, so I've already used it today around my hairline, and so the way that I love to use this is just around the hairline. So I would do that, and then it just makes it look so clean. Do you know what I'm saying? And just make sure to rub it in properly. It does come in brown and like obviously white for blonde. But this product, I would say, is for special occasions when you want your dreads to look super, super neat. And you're doing an updo, and it doesn't dry like hairspray or wax, or like as in it doesn't dry as your hair's just gonna be stiff like that. It just dries back to a normal like silky hair feeling. So my advice would be, that's why I use it for an updo. When you do use it, if you've got it in an updo, it's not going to all come out. Whereas like if I just left this like this today, when this dries, it will just come out quite easily because it's not hairspray, it's not wax. Do you know what I'm saying? But I really do love this product for styling. So I use it every time that I'm going out now and I do my bun, I'll use it around the hairline. I have tried to use it through my whole dreads, but trying to create the same effect that the tightening gel does, but it doesn't seem to work like that. All right, moving on to refreshing spray. It's an in-between shampoo spray. So I have finished my first week of testing out Dollylocks products, and the first product I chose to test was the refreshing spray, and I used the entire bottle because I became obsessed with it, I think, and I'm gonna really try and express how this made me feel, because that is what I like about it, how it made me feel, not necessarily what it did to my dreads. So the refreshing spray is for hydrating your dreads and to make you feel refreshed, which it does actually do, and I'm going to try to explain how. So number one, my dreads don't have a smell usually. So they don't smell bad, but they don't smell good. They just have no smell. I don't know. I think a lot of people will have that their hair just has no scent. When I use this, It smells beautiful. My dreads smell beautiful all the time and I just love it. And so that is one reason why I loved it so much, because I love the smell. And so I got rosemary peppermint scent. But the other reason I use it, and I don't know if this is actually going to make sense once I put it into language, but I'm trying to express a feeling. I feel like a luxurious dreadhead when I use this. So I started using it every time I went into my bathroom, because it feels nice that I'm using this deliciously smelling product that hydrates my hair. I haven't actually noticed any of the hydrating, like I've only used it for a week, so I haven't actually noticed that my dreads feel hydrated or anything, but it feels like I'm caring for my dreads. I hope that's making sense. It's just, I'm going to use this every day now. My dreads smell amazing and it makes me feel luxurious. That's all I can say about this product. This is what this product does. It sounds gimmicky, I know, but this is one of my favorite products. I love it. I use this one every day. My hair smells beautiful. And this one, it's not like overly strong like the tightening spray. So yeah, this is just absolutely one of my favorite. So moving on to shampoos, this is the bar shampoo, liquid shampoo. Obviously you know what shampoo is. I'm just going to give you my thoughts in comparison to the raw root shampoo, which I've used throughout my whole journey. And comparing the Dollylocks to raw roots shampoo, the differences that I found is that the raw roots foams up a lot, whereas I found that the Dollylocks one doesn't foam up as much. I personally prefer my shampoo to like foam up heaps, like I want it to be super soapy, and so in that sense I prefer the raw roots. But in terms of the Dollylocks smells, I actually die. Like this tea tree spearmint, so this is one of my favorite scents, like, oh, it just smells so good. So it's almost worth it to get this one instead of the one that I prefer washing my hair with, to have more foam, because it just smells so good. So that's just a personal preference. You might have to test those ones yourself to see what you like best. But if you like ones that don't foam up as much, then go Dollylocks. If you like them to be more foamy, then go raw roots, is what I would say.
Okay, sorry, and a little bit more information about the reason why the soap doesn't lather is because there's no chemicals in it. So soaps that like lather a lot, they usually have like a chemical in it to do that, and so the reason why it doesn't lather as much is because Dollylocks is extremely organic. It's called Dollylocks Organics. So I still do prefer the raw roots one, but we all know that I don't care about the condition of my hair. So if you like natural products, then I would much more recommend the Dollylocks products, because the Dollylocks shampoo. And if you do still want it to foam up more, they actually have a mesh bag that you put the soap in, and then when you use this it will foam up a lot more.
So moving on to the conditioning oil, this one has definitely taken me longer than a week to test. So obviously it's to condition your scalp, like to hydrate your scalp. It's oil. I feel like you know that. And so the experience that I've had with the conditioning oil is that it brought up a lot of my dry. It actually is. This is really gross. So it's gross. I'm just going to talk about it just to give you my honest opinion, okay? So it's brought up the dry skin, so my dry scalp is, the dry skin is lifting, and so I put it like here, I put it all in between my sections at night, and so I had dandruff all here, and this dandruff actually went away really quick after using this conditioning oil, but for this part, oh, I'm so sorry, like this is what I mean, it's a little bit gross, but for here, I'm noticing now after, maybe this is like the third week of using this, it's really lifting all my dry skin off my scalp. So it's still there at the moment, but I am seeing like a huge difference after using this for a few weeks. So I'm going to continue to use this. And in terms of it looking greasy, so you know, if you put the conditioning oil on, obviously your hair looks oily, right? So this is how I use it, and it's just got a little thing like that. When you're using this, if your hair looks a little bit oily, the next day, what I've been doing is using the locking powder, which is actually like dry shampoo as well. Like it actually says dry shampoo locking powder. And then you just tap a little bit of the locking powder onto wherever you're like feeling that it looks greasy. And then straight away, it just totally, I wouldn't do them like one after another straight, like, you know, I wouldn't put your oil on and then this, but put your oil on the night before. If it's looking a little bit greasy in the morning, use the locking powder, and it just looks like nice and not greasy again. It just looks like nice and whatever you would call not greasy hair.
Okay, so this is embarrassing, but after filming that video, I realized I was using the conditioning oil completely wrong. You're actually supposed to use it on your dreads, not your scalp. So I would like to get this video out now because it's been too long, but if you follow me on my Instagram, I will update you on my thoughts about the conditioning oil on my dreadlocks instead of my scalp.
And so my final thoughts after testing these products out for the last few months is to say that they actually do, they're not gimmicky. Like they actually do what they say they're going to do, and they smell amazing. So again, I would suggest getting the travel sizes if you're gonna get them for yourself. I will leave a link below. I get all of my Dollylocks products from Dread Shop, so you can use my discount code if you are planning on trying these out for yourself. And other than that, I would like to say thank you so much for watching my video, and if you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you see my next one. And I also document my whole dread journey on my Instagram, so I will leave that linked below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.